My name is Kim Southern, and I'm the Support Services Coordinator at the Chicago Women's AIDS Project. I'm going to be talking with my guest here. This is Tamara, and she is a client of CWAP, and she's going to be talking today about her experiences as a woman living with HIV.
I was infected in my early 20s through heterosexual contact.
Okay.
Unprotected sex. The date that I was told I had HIV was October 17th, 1999. In the beginning, life living with HIV was a death sentence. When you hear that you're infected with HIV, first thing that pops in your mind is AIDS and then death. And then just trying to figure out how to tell your family, how to tell your closest friends, and just trying to live and adjust to living with HIV it was just devastating for me. And I just I went through depression, I went through anger, I went through why am I cursed? What is my purpose? For me having HIV, and I just I fell into deep depression. God just sent people to help me, and I just latched on to them people, and what I was taught and seen, I used it to the best of my advantage to help and to save and to educate other people, because you can live very well with HIV just as a person that doesn't have it. You can still do the same things. And my life has been wonderful. I'm currently on medicine.
Okay.
I currently see a doctor on a regular basis. I do every HIV training, anything about HIV that I can involve myself in to educate myself and to educate others. I throw myself into it, because my mission in life is, if I can save one, that one can save one, and so on and so on. It'll be a ripple effect of other people being saved.
How that you really care about helping others and using your diagnosis to help other people.
I have to, because if I don't, then so many other women will be infected. Not just women. We're talking about the children, our children, the generations after us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have to tell and let people know that it can happen to you, and it does happen, because it has happened to me. I went maybe 5 to 7 years without HIV medicine. I would go to the doctor, but I still wouldn't take the medicine, and it has a lot to do with the doctor. At that time when I wasn't taking medicine, I didn't have a doctor that I thought cared enough for me. First started taking HIV medicine, I was taking 20 pills a day. How many HIV pills I take today? 1 pill. The key to being healthy with HIV is you have to come to terms and accept that you have HIV. That's the number one thing. The second thing is that you have to find a doctor that cares. I went through, I think, like 7 doctors.
Okay.
And when I moved on the north side of Chicago, I didn't have a doctor, and I knew I needed to see a doctor. I walked into the emergency room at St. Francis Hospital, and I told them that I was dying and I had AIDS. And it turned out to be the greatest thing that I ever did, because I've been with the same HIV doctor since like 2005. I've been HIV positive. I went through about a homelessness. I got housing through Heartland Alliance for 3 years, and through the good grace of God, I'm no longer in any housing agency. I take care of myself. I live on my own, and I'm living today.
Has there ever been any times where you've experienced stigma because of HIV?
Oh my God, yes. When I first found out I had HIV, there was stigma within my family, because there were people that just didn't understand HIV. Stigma with my landlord, as far as me having HIV. She disclosed my HIV status. I went through that with the landlord. The incident where I disclosed to a pastor that I had HIV, and it was a church that I really grew up in, and I went and confided in him that I had HIV, and he took it like I was contagious or something, and I just never did go back to that church anymore. What I got from CWAP, number one, I got love. Number two, CWAP is a place that embraces women. They have gone out their way for me and for other women. They're an open door. We have support groups. We have great counselings, trainings, anything you need. Chicago Women's AIDS Project is the place to go. I see a therapist once a week. I go to women's support group meetings twice a week. I do volunteer work just about every day. See, I'm a peer educator, peer outreach worker, and what we do is we do different trainings on like HIV. We go out to the communities. We teach about safe sex education, how to use the female condom. We teach on how HIV is transferred, transmitted, and we just try to encourage women to have safe sex so they won't get infected. If I didn't have the support of my family, no telling whether I'd be here or not. So thank you to my family, thank you to Chicago Women's AIDS Project, and thank you to all the people that have been here before me. Thank you to the people that did the medicines for us to have 1 pill a day today. Thank you for the people that fought hard to have people that have HIV, for us to have rights for like everyone else. Just thank you for everyone who has fought for me to be sitting here today.
And thank you, Tamara.